Life is short, and we should respect every moment of it. Life is short. Don't do the same thing everyone else is doing, that's such a herd mentality. And don't do something that's 2% better than the other person. Do something that changes the world. I think what we're attracted to on the page is something that is very difficult to do in life, which is to examine in what seems like a moment. To examine what we can't do in life very well, which is to be as present and accountable to what an experience is. That's why life is short and art is very long. Life is short and progress is slow. Life is short and you've got to get the most out of it. Life is short, so there is no reason why you shouldn't live it to the fullest expression of yourself. Life is short, so I'm knowing exactly where I'm putting my time. I don't want to do things that I don't have to do. There are jerks all over Washington. Life is short, being a jerk is just unnecessary. Life is short, tomorrow's not promised, so to be there with my kids, and do things with them, and go on family vacations, this is more valuable than anything. Love who you want to love. Life is short, nobody's going to hate you for it. I don't think my life would be significantly poorer if I don't impersonate Nick Clegg. Life is short enough without sitting up night after night listening to tapes of him. As with most phobias, the fear of flying does make some sense, but if ever there was a fear worth quashing then this is it. After all, life is short, and there's a great big world to explore out there. Life is short. I'm 47 years old. I've got 10 years to go where I can be the best I can be. I want those 10 years to be precious, not like before, cranking 2 or 3 movies a year. I've made a ton of movies in my life, but so what? My life is short. I can't listen to banality. I believe that life is short, and there is too much time wasted bearing grudges, and I like to move on. Art is eternal, but life is short. Time is short, life is short. There's a lot to know. So I skip the entertainers in the newspaper now. I just haven't got time. I always say, man, the Creator is preparing me for something. He's keeping the sun on me for some reason. He's keeping me aligned with that generation. Because I genuinely love people, I love hip-hop, and I love using it as a tool to communicate and to create a better vibration. Life is short. I guess I'm lined up for a reason. Life is short, youth is finite, and opportunities endless. Have you found the intersection of your passion and the potential for world-shaping positive impact? If you don't have a great idea of your own, there are plenty of great teams that need you, unknown startups and established teams in giant companies alike. Be In is all about passion. Life is short. There are so many interesting things we can do in our life, and I feel like if someone is just kind of showing up, it's not worth it for them or for us. Yes, you can lose somebody overnight, yes. Your whole life can be turned upside down. Life is short. It can come and go like a feather in the wind. Life is short, but love your loved ones. Love them, kiss them every day because you don't know what's going to happen. I remember, growing up, losing a sister, and, life is short. Make the most of your opportunities. Life is short, so go for things you enjoy. Life is short, and nobody knows what's around the corner, but I'm up for lots of new challenges. Country people do not behave as if they think life is short, they live on the principle that it is long, and savor variations of the kind best appreciated if most days are the same. People say that life is short, but it isn't short, it's very long. Life is short, and if we enjoy every moment of every day, then we will be happy no matter what happens or what changes along the way. If it's going to make you happy, go for it. Life is short. Life is short, and it is here to be lived. I wish for a world where people understand that life is short. So today's the time to do big things. I don't want to give people the wrong advice to follow their dreams no matter what, because it's not fun to be a starving artist. But on the other hand, life is short, and if you are burning with a passion to do something, then do it. Work hard, study hard at it, and don't give up. My father worked on assembly lines in Detroit while I was growing up. Every day, I watched him do what he needed to do to support the family. But he told me, life is short. Do what you want to do. Life is short. You have to be able to laugh at our pain or we never move on. I want to do everything. That's my problem. Life is short, and I hate the idea of turning down anything. You never know what interesting experience might happen. I feel that life is short, so we should be disciplined, but at the same time we should have a good time. Life is short, and the older you get, the more you feel it. Indeed, the shorter it is. People lose their capacity to walk, run, travel, think, and experience life, I realize how important it is to use the time I have. Life is short, and if you're looking for extension, you had best do well. 'Cause there's good deeds and then there's good intentions. They are as far apart as heaven and hell. People always say life is short. I've never been convinced of that. Mine seems to have a tendency to go on and on. When I was younger I probably didn't understand something basic about tact, but I think it kept faint-hearted people at arm's distance, and that's not such a bad thing. Because life is short and I know the kind of people I want to work with. The art is long, life is short. Life is short and so am I. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. As far as I'm concerned, I want to do everything because life is short. So, when I did The Red Violin film, I got to go to the Oscars, and I got to meet Samuel Jackson, and I got to do stuff that one wouldn't normally do in my world. Life is short, and time just flies by, so I love those moments when we're all sitting around the table together laughing and joking. I'm 47, you learn life is short and it's not worth doing something if you don't enjoy it. Life is short, the art long. Life is short, and the older you get, the more you feel it. Indeed, the shorter it is. Life is short. Do whatever you can to help people, not for status, but because the 95-year-old you will be proud if you did help people and disappointed if you didn't. Life is short, and, once somebody is gone, they're gone. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.